Alright guys, just a really quick update video here. I don't know if I really have any wisdom for today. The issue is I'm actually here in Atlantic City. I wanted to stream today, can't do that. The internet's so bad here at Harrah's. I wanted to maybe do a live stream with you guys and just like do Q&A instead of the normal Wednesday wisdom. Can't do that because the Wi-Fi is so bad. So we're kind of limited here. It's a little bit tough to really get anything like that rolling. I didn't have a lot of inspiration today for Wednesday Wisdom. I do want to do a bankroll video. That I think is going to come the first week that I'm back from Atlantic City. So I just thought that like you guys might appreciate hearing like that I'm here. I'm terrible at updating you guys about where I am when I'm there. So I'm here in Atlantic City. What am I doing here? So we finished up a pretty successful School of Cards live event. Was really happy with how it went. A couple people who watched the vlog were there, so hopefully they can attest to that going pretty well. And then on top of that, it's the Borgata Winter Poker Open. So I am playing some tournaments. I actually, right now, I'm in the Almighty stack, which is a $1 million guaranteed, $450 buy-in. Yeah, I made day one. Made day one. How do you not make day one? You just have to buy in. I made day two already. The first flight was the one that I played. Bagged 880K, and blinds will be 6K, 12K when we come back, so pretty good stack. Pretty happy with my play as well. We'll be going over the hands, but later, so that we're going somewhat chronologically with the actual vlogs. And then day two's not for a couple days, so I'm going downstairs now to play some cash at Harrah's. Maybe I should just go over like a hand or two, then it's like almost a vlog. We can find a hand to go over. Alright, here we go. So we had just finished up the School of Cards event, and as part of the event we actually played with the students. Blake didn't, but myself and a couple of the other coaches did. And you know, there was we were nervous about doing this because you know, people paid to be there, and you know, there's a chance they lose money, chance they win money, but also a chance they lose money while being there. We wanted everyone to have a good experience, but we thought that it was the best way to really see what was going on with people in a real game with real money at stake. So that's what we did, and people actually ended up liking it quite a bit. They were really glad to have that kind of real feedback, and people were kind of surprised. Like, I remembered a lot of the hands that went down, so I think people kind of got a lot of value out of that, as far as like myself and the other coaches remembering a lot of the hands and being able to kind of speak to, you know, what we thought was going well and not going well, and so on. So anyway, after the School of Cards event wrapped up, about 5 of us headed downstairs at the Oceans Resort, and they actually have poker there. This is a hand I played with one of the students whose name is Tim. He's a very solid player, probably a little bit on the tight side just as far as like live games go, but I think solid ranges as far as like winning players go. So we're about 375 deep. I opened pocket sevens under the gun of $15. And the big blind, who is Tim, he goes ahead and makes it $35. Now, I didn't really love his sizing. I thought that in general he was actually 3-betting to that size consistently, and I thought that that was kind of a little bit of a mistake. He should be going bigger. It's something we did talk about in the event, but you know, these guys are working on applying stuff in real time, kind of like while learning, so not all of it's really stuck yet. At that price and at our stack depth, I felt like I had to call. Not just to set mine, but you know, I can see what happens on certain flops. Different textures, I'll be able to call one and you know, see what happens. So I make the call and we go heads up to a flop of 10-6-3 rainbow, where he bets $40. Now, Tim's gonna c-bet like a pretty solid range here. I think he's still gonna have like a lot of his ace-king, maybe ace-queen, as well as the overpairs. So I go ahead and make one call here, planning to mostly give up on turns. But the turn ends up coming the 10 of diamonds. So full rainbow board, and he goes ahead and checks. And at this point, I think I can start representing a 10. I have plenty of 10x in my range. I have probably at least Jack 10 suited all the way up to Ace 10 suited, and I definitely have Ace 10 offsuit on this table anyway at 1-2. I may even have 10-9 suited here. So I go ahead and bet $85. I think it's a pretty reasonable line. And by the way, I'm not just betting once to try to take it down and hope he folds aces here. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm betting to set up a river bet. So I bet $85 and he does call, which wasn't it was pretty much expected. The river is a deuce of spades. He checks again, and I jam, which I think was about $215 effective. And Tim goes ahead and folds pretty quickly. And the table, you know, a lot of people had figured out that we kind of knew each other, so the table was kind of ribbing me, getting me to show, and I did turn it over. I wouldn't normally do this, but you know, I thought it was at least like a decent moment to do it. And you know, it was a fun table. We were kind of just drinking and having fun. So anyway, that was the hand. I'm gonna head downstairs now and get some more hands in, and yeah, hopefully day 2 and beyond in the Almighty, we can make something happen here. After that, it'll be the WPT main. And you know, we need some redemption from Maryland Live WPT, so get going. Thanks for watching. I know this was short, but I wanted to get you guys a video out and something in real time letting you know I'm here in Atlantic City. And yeah, check out my Twitter and Instagram for kind of more up-to-date stuff. And otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.